Hello and welcome back to this edition of Game Time with Final Fantasy XIV, a realm reborn on the PlayStation 3. Joining us as always is our currently level 27 Lancer, Chrono Solace. I'm going to give everybody a little greeting. Welcome back to our edition of Game Time. So, I believe last time we left off, we just did a dungeon. So we did, what was that place called? 1,000 Miles of Toto Rak. And that's the area that we are in right now, in the South Shroud, I believe. Yes, South Shroud Upper Pass. So now what we're going to do is finish off the quest, or turn in the quest at least, before I go and have a chat to Buscaroo. Yeah, I believe Buscaroo is the guy who had at the tavern. We've done some different missions for. Uh-oh, Fate. Let's go hop in a Fate real quick. Here. Of course, there's too many people here apparently, so I'm probably not going to spawn the guy in my screens before I can get it. There, different all the containers, he's right around here somewhere. Yeah, what's that time to do? 434 experience just for a little stab there, so it's not bad. Okay, so have a chat to him. You're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. Don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixier didn't come to any harm. But there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us. Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends, Charlene, I guess? Charlene and the twin Adderboat. I don't know what Charlene is. Done a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at Druthers in doing so. Be sure to come by whenever you feel like a drop of quick burn firewater. Alright, and we're going to finish this quest off by accepting this experience in guild. Perfect. And does look like he might have a different quest for us. Something he wants delivered to the Sylph, so it gives us a reason to take over to Little Solace. Say, friend, if your travels happen to take you by Little Solace, there's something I'd like you to see delivered to the Sylphs. This Azina Rose oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of the tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone won't be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Redanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Okay, perfect. And this guy right here, I've had his quest a few times, but they've been giving issues every time I go up there. He wants me to blow up these boxes. Every time I go there, I can't seem to target the boxes. So I'm going to see if they fixed it up. But if they haven't, then oh well. Oh, you might have two of them. So the Stash Saboteur was the one I'm having trouble with, but this one I'm going to check out here. Shadows of the Empire. Most grateful if you could hunt down some Guardian and laborers in the steed. You're back, lad. Something tells me you've not come for a flagon of Viscount's ale. All the better. I just overheard some Guardian stragglers seen in the 12's wood, and you know they're not like to be up to any good. Me? Well, I'd like nothing more than to gut those Imperial War sons myself, but I fear I've other duties to attend to this day. We're counting on you, lad. So what that means is that he needs to finish his drink before we can trust him to do anything else. And this was the other one that been having trouble with, so I'm just going to accept it and see if it fits off. Okay, so looks like these Imperial guards are going to be this way. So we're going to have there's a little jog out there. So they should be about here somewhere. There we go. The destination is just underneath the bridge. So we just gotta wait for them to spawn up. At that point, then, hey, hello there, sir. So we have some little dots right here. Beautiful. So that. Where's the other location? It's going to be just a little further up this riverbank. So just make our way around here, go back in the water, keep my iron boots a little bit wet. I was thinking it should be all about here. There, so on top of the water thing. Got a little bit of a glare on my screen right now, but I need the light on, so I have to deal with that. But luckily it doesn't show in the video, so everything should be square. Here we go. Especially off on this side of us. Let's get power up. Just throw some there. Maybe over around. Perfect, okay. So it takes care of that. Kill off the last two of those guys there. Looks like you got some nice little quests waiting for us in Quarry Mill. But we'll deal with that in a little bit later. Next up we're going to do with let's have this little sprint right on up to that next quest that we're supposed to try to do. Possibly glitched one. Of course I could hop on Epoch, but that I don't know if I really don't want to right now. Plus it's kind of close. I mean, it's just lazy. It's like those people who pretty much drive to their neighbor's house. My guy has to get some exercise. I can't afford to have a fat elder. There we go, yep. Still bugged, cats. Cannot target the... I've tried to flip it over to the automatic targeting too. It just targets everything, can't do it. Then they go into the inventory and I can't even... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I have a little thing that's here showing up to throw this somewhere. There we go, okay. So it looks like in order to do this quest, you have to go Start, Inventory, go scroll all the way over to your key items, select the fire pot, and then it gives you this little area. And now you can throw it. I got this guy attacking me first. So. Let's kill him off first, and then we'll see the rest of these quests. So yeah, you just kind of move around until it gets a little spot like that, a little orange spot. Trying to at least. There we go. This quest is probably one of the most difficult that we have. Inventory, key items, fire pot. Being attacked. Kill off these last two guys real quick first. There. Finally, there we go. That quest was quite annoying. I really didn't like that. That's too hard for this one. Let's set him up. Can't turn down a free fight, especially when you're looking for Grand Company souls. There we go. Sprint on off here. I get back to turning this stupid quest that I had so many difficulties with. Was established as a name. What do you say? Good lad. Next fight will be on me. Great margins are correct. Those people one by one and stringing up by the right years for an old man busting on one have none of that. Says each battle we forego now saves us one down the road. And to tell the truth, start looking around to his ones. So I was guarding the dog's eyes, swift and sure as I saw him to be quite over these duties. On behalf of Old Man Buster and me, compatriots. You know what? I'm not going to bother trying to read through his language. Forget it. Truck man's language. So I'm a pirate. That's the only reason why I really don't like them so much either, is that everybody sounds like a pirate. Because it's a pirate town. I understand that, but it's just kind of hard to try to read the pirate stuff because they spell it exactly like how they talk. Okay, so next up we need to figure out which one little Solace was in. Was it in the east route? That's the east route for little Solace. And so now we can call off Enix. I remember the first time I came by this little area, I was just trying to run. I was an extra low level, but I wanted to get the older teleports. So I was just trying to run by, and I came by this way, and there was a fate that had a whole bunch of those red belly hunters and poachers or whatever they are. They were just guarding the path, and there was no way that I could get around it. So I had to actually take a long way around. They went down this little path here, popped up a Camp Tranquil, and yeah, that was a fun little thing because I did try to run by them, and they weren't having it. But I have yet to have that fate again. But that was pretty cool because it does force people, like, when you're in a level where you're not supposed to be at, or an area where you're not supposed to be at your level, it lets you know there are monsters that are just way too strong for you. And that was the case. These guys were 25, I was 10. or something like that. And yeah, it just kind of, to me, that's always been a Final Fantasy case. Where if you're not supposed to be in an area, you will know it once you see it first, monster. Okay, little Solace is where I'd have to. Actually, what's this? There's something else right here. Fighters. We'll deal with that. I normally do side quests in my own time. But just because I don't want to go too far over, especially with these storyline quests, I just don't know how long they're going to be. Yeah, what it's going to require me to do, how much running about rules here. Accomplish before I can finish it. Mixio. Mixio, I want you to discuss these with Fritzo. And always do remember too that most of these cutscenes you can find in your unending journal. It's inside whatever in-room that you check yourself into. There's you have your bed where you can log out at, and then right next to it on the table is your unending journal, and then your arm wall, which will be next to that too. Okay, Comixio says this one has been expecting a walking one. This one fetches Elder one. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. There you are, Chrono. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. The walking ones who aided anorexia. This one is grateful. My pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind me asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventure, as Walking One claims them, but this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Toto Rak. They thought this one had not. Toto Rak, the sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. The sinister one robed in black. Or do I have a feeling I should have been more worried about that than I am? Well, I don't know. Well, Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Britannia. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seatseer. I had that in my possession for a while. That's what sees, so walking ones in Britannia are fearful of Lord Woman. Plainly put, yes, your people summon the Lord of Laven but once. Yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Grenadiers dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends. They don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seatseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Honored One, Khan Isana. Be assured, like walking ones of Britannia, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones restored to summoning Lord Rama to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Rama was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touch ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touch ones back to normal ones. still do not know. Touch ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touch ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Rama. The walking ones of Bredania need not fear touch ones of Lord Rama. Unlike other primals, Lord Rama is not callous or cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touch ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touch ones. This one will speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Bredania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Rama's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Rama. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. So, timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. At Afrixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Bredania will rest easy in knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to corroborate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to honor one and his son. And with that, I believe we can lay the narrative of Rama to rest. So we don't have to fight one, excellent. That Sylph Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a lot from him. Huh? Was that a gym? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if I punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. That was too acute. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Miniphilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missives to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let walking ones of Bredania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, Walking One Chrono. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summon Lord Rama, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of this one's trust. Let's put that in my pocket. Very foreshadowing. Gasp. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking on is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Brilliant light from within, walking one enveloped in crystal. This one's sun. Mark this one well, that crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before walking one returns to Gridania, this one would ask walking one to watch touch ones. So long as touch ones are not trouble, touch ones will not like trouble. If walking one witnesses touch ones making no trouble, mayhap walking one can testify to walking ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touch ones. Okay, so I have to go to the spots that are marked on my map and use the lookout command. At that point, I can make it back to Gridania. So put that there. At least at the moment. It's probably the closest one, so we'll start right there. So let's go. This one. Let's look out. This one should be cool. Not the spot to be in. Let's try this. I'm right in the center of it. So this guy's in the cutscene, so I figured I have to be close to it. So backslash lookout. See, that's the thing I don't really like about this, because you're not really 100% sure. That guy real quick. Throw him a little punch. Last time. Oh, what is this up there? Maybe it's up there instead. Can't jump there. I saw something right there again, but I have a glare. See how they Sylph, but they're not targets. So I wonder what happens if I do this. Set that emote to my hotbar just to make it a little bit easier than trying to find this keyboard. Which one do I not use? Mostly motion to myself. Okay, that's not it, man. Still don't see anything there. Alright, hold on. I'm actually gonna go turn off this light real quick. Hold up a second. Back. Let's try this again. Okay, so I have no idea where I'm supposed to do this thing at exactly. Jump up there. And I zoom out. It says I'm supposed to do it right in this area. Think of that. This has to be the closest. I don't know what to say of it. Exactly on this one. Yep, that's it. That's that exactly on the spot. But you have that guy there to come through the rock. I don't know if that was his car on his fucking or has something to do with that. But now I know. There are temperate sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. It's true because I actually know I'm right next to him. Something like locations are needed. I've got a fight up there. So if that being the case, we can go and have a little sprint. To a little Solace. From walking one bus lane, give for this. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking one bus lane and adventuring one very far. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception. But if this one is moved, let all of these ones be friends forever. So we just detected venturing and saved the other one. Yeah, but this one, let's ask for the first. Venturing one, carrying 3 bars of fresh blood is morbid favorite. This one knows, but must have fresh blood from wild ones known as chickens. Here, eventually one take blood bottles. These are almost dead wild ones to take from us. Meat down to the village they love. Is that bottle? That looks like the jiggers. Shit like that. So get up here and call on Epoch. So there's a quick sprint over there. We got a little side quest. I expect the side quest to take about 5 minutes to do that, take the quest, take it back to Daniel, finish off the storyline in this episode. I would have actually seen that this area right now, used to be really plus the top of this food and the side quest when I was very distance now between two adventures. So people attack just the slow individual. So let's so now start off. Eventually just turn off the lights. Let's run back to finish off this classification. Solace again. After that, let's do sitting here. Okay, gaming experience. Just make it all right back and then do Solace real quick. Teleport me. Back to the Daniel will finish off this episode. So we're going to chat to Maxi, yeah? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. You gonna play?
I'm not getting one yet just because all the problems getting on.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a lot of issues. I've been logging at 4 a.m. today just to get this. Yeah. So I can log in at 4 a.m. and then I've been able to play out all weekend besides this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a couple more weeks to get add some more. Aren't they gonna upload some more
Patches
server?
and whatnot, yeah, that's what they're supposed to be doing. So do a couple more servers availability, so hopefully you can move away. I'll move into another server. For that, I have no problem with it.
I just moved. I just opened and got into it instead. $20.
Oh. What bridge you already up without tour move?
Mm-hmm.
Is it
a robot?
Nah, that thing is air conditioner.
Oh, okay. It is.
Yes, like extra hot.
Yeah, extra. That's the gaming experience got going on there.
Yeah.
Let's see people.
Yeah, so I've been doing my GameTime recordings. So I've been doing the YouTube video series that I've been doing on this gameplay.
Oh yeah. Oh, so that's what you got.
Yeah, so I got the video gameplay being recorded here. It's been on my laptop. I got my sound going through the headset. And then
I thought you had like some ghetto like picture going.
Oh. So I'm up to yeah, this guy is a good spot because now I can actually edit it from here. And just while I do my reading for it, just edit it and then cut off. So I'll shoot back to the Daniel real quick. Turn in one more quest, read whatever they have to say, and then I'll end the episode from there.
Yeah, I have like quest I gotta turn in when I do the buttons turn back on. Actually, I don't know if it saved mine since I did pre-order.
It should have saved it from phase 4.
Okay. But yeah, so 20 quests I gotta turn in. I was just going around just knocking them out. Yeah, I got like 5 levels. I put in that.
Yeah, they just gotta do that. Wednesday. Wednesday is when they said that they should have it fixed because they're doing tests on it right now, like internal tests.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it this weekend. Yeah, I have to ask Tori to see what it's on. What? You ain't got to whisper anymore? Yeah, you can whisper if you want to. Alright, let me go over there and get this.
Alright, good to see you, sir. I'll be up there a little bit later after this.
Yeah, no problem. Probably back to the trip after that.
Okay, cool. Okay, coming back. Did Adventuring One bring Vile One? Did Adventuring One bring blood from Vile One? That I did. So, this goes here, and that there. Then third like this, then put that together. Done. This one has made talisman for Adventuring One. This magic talisman will protect Adventuring One from scary ones. And it's taken of this one's thanks. These ones owe Adventuring One many, many thanks. Okay, so with this, which you guys mostly gonna be from Iron Mage. Sylph Elder, non-comparable, so it's like a rare item. That's that much just over there. Extra quest to do, just a fight over there. So, now we're gonna return. We're gonna return to New Gridania. From New Gridania, we're gonna shoot off to the Twin Adder's Nest. If it isn't Chrono, I went to the meeting with the Sylphs. It's pretty decent actually. I miss it from the Sylph Elder himself. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon one. And so as long as we leave the Temple Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder seats here will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed all overturns. And in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all the Danes, I give you my thanks. That one's there. Back to the world. So for that one, we'll save it till next time. So with that being the case, I would like to thank you guys for watching this edition of GameTime with Final Fantasy 14 around Reborn for the PlayStation 3. And on behalf of Chrono and myself, I would like to bid you guys all a farewell, goodbye, and see you next time.